So we're going to jump right into this video. Here you literally see me just combining the bleach and developer, and I actually tend to use a blue bleach because the blue tends to cancel out all of that brassiness that we're about to see later. So now you just see me picking up the developer. I used a 30 developer and I think I let it sit for roughly 25 minutes, but I'll get onto that soon. And when you're combining your mixture, you just want to make sure that it's not a thick consistency but not runny either, so somewhere in between the consistency of toothpaste. Now I tend to start off with small measurements and then kind of build up as I go along, and it just helps me to gauge and not also spill the powder everywhere because it can get a little bit messy, so just be careful. This is a little guide as to the consistency you're going for, and once you've got that ready, you can begin to start prepping your wig by just combing back all those loose baby hairs that might be sticking out and get caught when you're trying to bleach the hair later. So here I'm just turning the wig around, just showing you the inside of the wig quickly, how much parting space you get, and it's not bad. As you can see, it's also a pre-plucked wig. One tip of mine, or one usual method of mine, is to flip the wig inside out and then pin it down to my wig head and start to layer on the bleach. And I try and start with the middle / back first because sometimes those are the hardest knots to bleach, and then I work my way to the sides and then the front, because the front tends to be more fine in terms of the hair and it bleaches a lot quicker. And here you just see how much mixture I have left after doing all of that. And here you just let the bleach process through those knots, but for some reason I decided to be extra and try one of my old techniques. Sometimes I do this method, sometimes I don't. It's basically just flipping the wig back to its normal side and then putting foil underneath it, because foil actually helps to radiate heat and allow the bleach or the knots to process a lot faster. But in doing so, you can see that I made quite a bit of a mess, and that bleach actually ended up pressing through to the hair. I've zoomed in here and you're going to see this little area right here where the knots are actually even changing a little too quickly, and it's actually spreading onto the hair, which was a bit of a disaster. But not to worry, I'm going to show you how to rectify that in a few moments. So once I've washed out the hair, I tend to place it on my leg and begin plucking. And here you actually see just how brassy the knots were.